Hello YouTubers, welcome to another session of Buy the Book anime review. Today I'm going to be reviewing an anime called Hyakka Ryouran Samurai Girls. I think I pronounced that right, I honestly don't know. So anyway, where to begin? This is a short anime that I thought was actually pretty good. It has a weird style of how it was set up. It's like you walk around and everything looks like it's a drawing, kind of. Something like that. So anyway. The story takes place around this guy named Munakira Yagiu, or something, something along that line. So anyway, the first episode starts out with this big battle going on, and it's explaining how Great Japan, where like apparently some student council controls all of Japan, is. It's really weird. I don't know how to describe the first episode, but basically, this guy has the power to turn regular, everyday samurais into what's called true samurais, or something along that line. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the show, so I can't remember all the correct terminology. So anyway, randomly, as this random battle is going on, the student council comes for no reason, chasing these two chicks who hooked up with Yagiu, the main character, the protagonist, in his dojo. They came to him randomly. Well, not really. He ran into them, and they thought he was a pervert or something because he walked in on them while they were changing. Basically, here's the first scene. A guy comes home after a long journey. He goes to his dojo because he's a samurai, or something like that. So anyway, he goes into his home, opens the door, walks in, and then there are these two random chicks changing inside his dojo and calling him a hentai, a pervert. And it's like, you're the one who broke into my house. I'm like, well, like, what the heck? So anyway, their first meeting is kind of rocky, but they become good friends after a while. Can't remember their chicks' names because there are a lot of names in here. A lot of weird terminology. So anyway, later on in the episode, like near the end of the first episode, this random random naked chick falls out of the sky and kisses the main protagonist, Yagiu, and then she there's like some explosion and she turns into this ultimate bitchin' samurai that comes around, beats the living shit out of everything near her, and then she passes out. In the second episode, you find out her name is Jubei, or something pronounced like that. I'm pronouncing it Jubei. It's spelled J-U-B-I-E. You be the judge if I pronounce it. I pronounce it Jubei. I've gone too long about this. So anyway, her personality is totally different. She walks in, starts crying, and says that she's hungry, so, it's something weird. So anyway, afterwards you find out that Yagiu is able to turn people into, he's a general, which is like a person who rules over a true ultimate samurai. He has power to turn people into a true samurai. I have no idea if that's the correct terminology. I'm too lazy to look it up. Sorry. But that's basically the plot. There's it's kind of a harem style type thing. He's just kind of confused about the whole thing because the only way to turn someone into a true samurai is to kiss them, basically. So he turns 3 chicks into ultimate samurais. A lot of people are introduced. It's really weird and confusing. It's one of those short ones, like, I can't remember how many episodes there are, but it's short. It's not like, I don't think it's like 13 short. I think it might be 20-some episodes. Maybe shorter. It's hard to say. I don't know. But anyway, okay, that basically describes the plot and the characters. There are a lot of characters. It's really screwed up. It's really perverted. They censor it out with these random ink blots. Yeah, the way it was designed is really weird. It was really confusing how they had it set up. They'd censored out, inappropriate images with these random ink blots. And when you were fighting, you'd have these colored ink blots fly everywhere to represent blood and stuff. It was really weird how it was set up. It was set up like a drawing. Like, when you look at it, not like, regular anime drawing, not like it didn't use CG. And I don't think it did use CG, for those who don't like CG. And for those who don't even know what CG is computer generated. I'm not going to go into that. But, when it kind of looks kind of fakey, it looks really animated and weird, that's CG. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, sucks to be you. I'm not going on about this. I'm not a tech dude. So anyway, it's set up really weird. It's set up kind of like you're looking at like a moving painting. It's hard to describe. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean. So anyway, that describes the plot. I love the opening theme to this song. I can't remember much about the closing, but I really like the opening. It was pretty good. It had some good comedy in there. Of course, it had a lot of fan service. I mean, a lot of fan service. And for those of you who like a lot of fan service, like me, basically, I'm not a hentai. I'm not hentai. I admit I don't mind fan service. I didn't really have an anime that had too much fan service. It was unwatchable and just kind of disturbing and disgusting. I probably shouldn't say that because I probably have, but I just hadn't noticed. But anyway, that doesn't matter. There's you know, that slight romantic feeling to it. Action scenes are just badass. They're really awesome because like every girl here could kick the living shit out of any guy. I guarantee you. There's this one chick who carries a giant hammer. The other carries a spear-like thing. Jubei carries these two swords. So, you know, stuff like that. It's pretty badass. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. I know, right? It's so freaking unbelievable. I can barely believe it myself, actually, that this really isn't that long. I don't know how long it's been, but actually it's kind of getting close to my usual almost 10 minutes. But I'm going to have to cut it here because I really have nothing else to say, so I'm just going to sum it all up. I really like this anime. It was really funny. It had a lot of action, had that love romance type thing on it. That was kind of minute, but still there that you could tell. And I enjoyed that. I enjoy that class of conflict type. Two genres clashing together for dominance, because then when the two clash, they fight to make the other one look better, and they just each complement each other and make it totally awesome. So I love the opening to this. It was really, really good. I loved how this was done. I love how it was made. I loved everything about this. It was really epic and really badass. So I'm going to start rating my anime now, because apparently everyone does that. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Never know if I'll ever get a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is like absolute epicness. But this gets an 8 out of 10. Any anime review you see before this is not going to have a rating. Just telling you that now. Not going to happen. Sorry. Unless I tell you in one anime. One review or video or whatever. But I'm not going to do that because I'm lazy. So anyway, that's basically all I have to say. So yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just help me out. I'm actually up to 2 subscribers right now. Thank you guys. I don't know your names. Sorry, I haven't really looked into you that much. But yeah, up to 2 subscribers. And one of my videos actually has, I think, almost 50. And my channel has almost 100 views, so you know, that's kind of epic. So anyway, I think there's only a few more seconds left. So just enjoy the music for what's left of it anyway. Alright guys, live long, live strong, keep loving anime. I'll see you guys later.